Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's look, we're gonna be doing this quick little no makeup look. So yeah, go ahead and keep watching if you want to see how we got this. It's gonna be super simple, kind of like a no makeup look. So yeah, go ahead and keep watching. So first, I always like to start with moisturizer. I already did put a little serum as well. If you're oily, I would say probably don't do a serum, just do like your regular moisturizer. But I'm really dry, so I put a bunch of shit on my face so that, I stay hydrated throughout the day. So I always like to start with my brows. Since today is going to be like more natural or whatever, I'm actually going to go ahead and just like conceal my brows. So yeah, to make my brows a little more natural, I'm just going to go ahead and conceal them before I actually fill them in. Because then that way, once I conceal them, I'll see like how much they need to be filled in. And I'm literally not doing too much, just following the shape that I already have for my eyebrows. And then just make sure that they're even. For me, this eyebrow is a little bit more sparse than this one is. This one's like more full and it has the shape and stuff. This one, I have to kind of fill this one up more than I do this one. And so yeah, and then just go ahead and blend that out. And I'm just going to go ahead and do the same like to the top. Just conceal it. So that's it. They look just really like natural. And then I usually just go in and fill like the ends over here. I don't ever like do anything there, just so that they don't look too harsh, since it's a like no makeup look. And so see, it's just really simple. And then from there, I'm gonna go and wet my beauty blender. But before I go, I'm gonna go ahead and start prepping my face. To prep, I'm gonna go in with the little Cover FX, what's it called? Blurring primer. Right, and I'll be right back. I'm gonna go wet my beauty blender. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in. I always like to look really glowy, if you know me. I love to glow. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit of, what is this? It's the Colourpop, the little stick highlight. So I'm gonna go in just a little tiny bit all over, and then go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and spot conceal now. So some parts of my face are a little bit darker than the other parts, so I just kind of go in first and even out all the colors. And I'm using the Clinique, it's Beyond Perfecting. It's a foundation and concealer. I fucking love this. It looks really natural. It just blends so fucking good. So yeah, I'm just gonna add a little bit here on the sides of my mouth, and then a little bit here on the sides of my nose. And I've been going to sleep so late, so I have really bad eye bags right now. So yeah, we gotta cover that bitch up. And then I just blend out the one on my lip, or near my lip. And the one up here, I actually let it so it gets a little tackier. I don't know if it really does anything. I feel like it does, so. So see how like we already look a little put together, like, so now I'm gonna go in with a little bit of cream contour. And then I love using, for this, I like using the little Allegro. I don't know if they still sell these actually, but you could even just do like a foundation darker than you. Like to do this, I really like the Anastasia stick foundations, so that works really good to do this. Or the Colourpop ones too. And then yeah, just blend that out using the foundation brush. And then I also like to add some over here on the sides of my forehead. My forehead is small, so I never like go like that. I literally just do the sides and that's it. I kind of do it more just to like hide my freaking hairline, because that shit is ugly. Right. And then for every day, this is fine for me. If you were to do it like a little bit more like a full glam, I would go in with an even darker one. I'm gonna do it real quick and then just go over it with foundation. Do like a couple dots like that. Then same thing, just go ahead and blend it out. I would build it up to however dark I want it. To contour my nose, I literally just do that just because it's long. So just to make it look a little bit shorter. I don't contour the sides, I don't mind the sides, it's just the bottom part. But everybody's nose is different, so if you have like a more lifted nose, then don't do that to your nose, it's gonna look even more lifted. Alright, so I'm gonna go back in again with my foundation. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and blend it out now. And then you can either take the same one or whatever foundation you prefer. And then just kind of do it on your cheeks a little bit, and then like that. A little bit on your forehead, and then your nose. So I'm gonna take my brush and then just kind of blend it out. When you're around over here, the little like cream contour that we did, I always leave that to the end. That way my brush has like less foundation on it. And I'll do like the bottom or do like around it, but I don't do it directly until like the very end. And then I do cover a little bit my eyes over here. And then see at the end, that's when I kind of go and blend it in then. But I don't like do it directly and rub it, because then you're just going to take off your contour. I would just kind of like dab on top of it just to blend it in. That's it. And then if you take off too much, then just add a little bit more, you know. So I am going to go in and set my face a tiny bit. And then this is the RCMA powder, the Balm. So literally just, you don't have to be careful, just kind of do it all around. And then I don't bake, I just set really fast. Because then if you bake, I feel like it takes away from the glowiness a little bit. I just kind of set it, that's it. And then just take off whatever you have left over, go ahead and take it off. So then I'm gonna go in with a little like bronzer brush. This one is the Morphe M530. I really like this one. I think that's the one that Jenny69 uses too. It's just like really fluffy, and then you could just really blend it out. So I'm gonna go in with, it's all broken, pobrecito. I don't know if they sell like a full size product of this, but I fucking love this shit. It's just a Morphe bronzer. I don't know what color it is. I'll put it below. But yeah, it's like if you're my shade or even like one shade lighter or one shade darker, like it's fucking cute. It's just super, super bronzy, and it's not too orangey, it's not too cool toned, it's just like the perfect bronze. And then I just grab a tiny bit and then still like the soft whatever's extra. It's just to kind of make sure that our cream contour doesn't move at all. So then I don't like to do just cream contour because then I feel like it takes off really fucking easily. So I always like to set it with another. And then depending how defined you want your cheeks, you could go in with another bronzer or not. So I'm going to go in with this one and then just kind of define my contour a little bit, just not too much though. This is a pretty fast look. Like I always do this one when I'm in a rush, but I still want to look like a little glam. Okay, so that's that. I'm going to go ahead and set my face. I always like to set my face before I do any highlight just because I feel like it looks better. Like once you set your face first and you put highlight, like it just looks like so much smoother. And then I'm going in with the iconic Linden, the Prep and Glow. And then I'll just spray that all over and then go in with my blender. And the blender I'm using is the Fenty one. I fucking love this one way better than the actual beauty blender. Everything is set. I just let it dry for a little bit. Meanwhile, I go and grab my highlight. Okay, so for highlight, I'm gonna go in with the Anastasia So Hollywood. And then the brush that I love to use this, it's the Morphe M441. I think it's actually an eyeshadow brush, but I love using this one for highlight. The highest points of my cheeks. And I actually like to drag it up a tiny bit to my brow bone, just so that when you're like from the side, it just looks all glowy. I like how that looks. Some on my chin, a little bit on my nose. If you know me, you know I fucking love highlight, so I literally put this shit everywhere. I love to be fucking glowy. Love it. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my blush, and I'm gonna be using the Anastasia, the little like, what are they called? The blush trio. And I'm gonna take this like cool toned and then with this little pink one. I never use this one. I mean it's a cute color, but for my skin tone I don't like those kind of pinks. I like kind of like the peachy, like darker tones. And then I'm gonna put it like right in the middle of my contour and my highlight just to blend them both. And then I like to put just like a tiny bit on my nose and then kind of like everywhere else, just to like really like whatever's left over on the brush, just to kind of even out. That way it doesn't look like so pink here. So once I have like everything pretty much done, what I like to do is go in either with a transition color or even like from the same bronzer. I love lashes, so of course I'm gonna go in with some lashes. Yeah, I honestly, sometimes I don't even curl my eyelashes. So one, I could never find my eyelash curler. I always use that shit. And then my lashes are actually really small, so I don't even need to curl them. They'll still blend in with my fake lashes. So I don't do it. I just put mascara. But I mean, if you have long lashes, definitely curl them. That way they blend in better with your fake lashes if you're gonna wear some. And I also like to put mascara on my bottom lashes. I just hate how it looks when it's just like that, and I feel like it kind of camouflages my eye bags a little bit better too, so I always like to go in with mascara at the bottom. Okay, so now that I'm all done, I'm actually gonna go in a little bit with brow gel. Then this is just the regular Anastasia one. It's in dark brown, I believe. Yeah, so this is the Anastasia brow gel in dark brown. And then I'm just gonna go over them very lightly, just so that you can see them a little bit better. Since my eyebrows are actually pretty light, like my actual hairs. So that way si se mira que like at least we have some. And then for my everyday lashes, I love to use the Ardell, the Wispies or double Wispies. I personally like the double Wispies better, just because they look a little bit more full. Since my eyes are pretty big, the regular Wispies, they seem a little small, like they literally look like my lashes. So I like to go in with, well, I like to use the double Wispies. But I mean, it's all your preference. Sometimes I do makeup and then people feel like these are too much, and I'm just like, no, it's not. To put my lashes, I always just kind of blow on it a little bit and let the glue get a little tacky. That way, once we put it, it's not runny or anything. It just sticks to wherever you put it. And so yeah, just give it a couple seconds to get tacky. I always like to hold it from the middle, and then I place it like directly on the middle and then stick down the corners. But I always like to do the middle first. I feel like it's easier for me. You know, everybody is different, but for me, that's how it works better. So see how like the middle is down? Then I go put down one corner, put down the other corner, and then I just kind of push it up against my eye. And yeah, that's like pretty much it. If you have longer lashes, what I recommend is for you to like go in and squeeze with tweezers like this, your real lashes and your fake lashes. Yeah, so same, that's one lash down. Let's go ahead and do the other. So same thing, I just let the glue get a little tacky before I put it on, and then I start at the middle and then put the corners down. So once it's a little tacky, I go ahead and put it down. So same thing, I start at the middle and then put the sides down. And yeah, look here, I think that is it. So we have our lashes on. For me, like I'm okay with just going out like this, but I mean, the other option is that you could like lip line your lips or like apply a lipstick. But for me, this is okay. Like I go out like this. I just throw on like even more gloss, and that's it. But yeah, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.